Hello everybody, welcome back. This is going to be a quick update to my Fiendsmith Tenpai deck list. This is probably my best list yet in terms of something that I'm really happy about in terms of something that could be my play for YCS Sydney in a few weeks time, but I'll show you what I've kind of got so far. Really happy with just everything in the deck so far. Some testing of course would see if it's right, but we've got Engraver, Lacrima, Larry, of course, the tracks and the Fiendsmith in Paradise. For the Fiendsmith cards, the Tenpais, of course, are going to be the 3 Pydra, Genroku, the Fadra, and the Chandra, so nothing's changed here. Kaiman, Summoning, and Terraforming. We're not playing the Kashtiras and the set rotation in this build. But we are playing the Bystials. Now, I was very much against the Bystials, but just in testing, that just feels so clean. Now, I know that generally speaking, you don't really want to, obviously hit your light fiends out of the graveyard, but going second, yes, you do like to hit your opponent's things, of course, and like having the Bystials somewhere in the deck is just got to be the right play. So obviously the 3 Libellion, Magnemite, Druisson, Baldrake, and Regained. Of course, the 3 Bystials themselves count towards the non-engine. So we are playing quite a hefty number of non-engine cards, of course. This is a 42 card list, I believe, so we'll keep the Bystials there. But yes, we are playing the 3 Bystials. As far as non-engine goes, we are playing 3 Nibiru, we are playing 3 Ash, 3 Phaela. Something that I'm really happy to be playing is Droll. I think Droll is going to be a pretty good card this format. Just in my own playtesting, we're losing pretty hard to Droll. Like Droll can hit some of these cards just so insane. So that's something to consider for when I do play YCS. If Droll does pick up a lot more popularity in the events leading up to that, then something I have to consider. My favorite card of the format, Spell Card Monster Reborn. Might not be the strongest card, but I think it's just got a really cool place. It's a cool extender, it's defensive, it's offensive. Kind of has a lot going for it, I think. Obviously, it's just not a hand trap, but we're playing so many hand traps that we can kind of counteract that and have a couple of spots for Spell Card Monster Reborn. And if you don't want to play these, you can just take them both out and play 40 cards. You can even take the call buy out, add something else in. A 4th Bystial if you want to. And there's 3 impermanents. So heaps of hand traps, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 hand traps plus the Spell Card Monster Reborn, Call by the Grave. So 21 non-engine, 21 engine in terms of the actual deck count. Of course, the Tenpais can just hit so hard going second or going first. Obviously, we're trying to set up, Seals going first, turn 1 is pretty good. Then for the other links, we've got Princess, SP, Moon, the Fiendsmith cards, of course. We've got Agnum Day, Sequence, Double Requiem. For the Synchros, Chaos Angel. This is the big flex spot in the deck. It doesn't have to be Dissipator. I think just with the Bystials all flying around all over the place, being able to pull back a Light Fiend at any point from the Banish Zone doesn't sound terrible. It might, like, this is maybe not worth it. Maybe it's better just to play something more of a generic link. A Charmer, for example, Lion of the Light Charmer, Dark even. The Dark Charmer could be a potential play, to take your opponent's Bystials. Playing the 2 Tenpai Synchros, this could be Trident Dragon. The other thing this could be is the Typhon, which I've opted to cut in this list. I don't know, I've just never been a big fan of the card. Obviously we're playing the 2 Fusions and the 1 Caesar for the extra deck. But yeah, Typhon's a card that is missing in this list. As I said, this Bystial Dissipator is the big flex spot. You could kind of change this to whatever you want it to be. It could be Typhon, it could be Trident Dragon is another thing. But generally speaking, like if you're getting to these, like if you're getting the battle phase and you're getting up to Transcendent Dragon, then like you should just be winning. And then the side deck, I'm really happy with the current side deck. Of course, we have Lancia. I'm currently on Chaos Hunter. Now, I don't know if this will stay, but I'm happy with it so far. Otherwise, this, if I can acquire it in the meantime, that would become Molchami Fuelos. I was very fortunate enough to pull out a QCR Fuelos just at locals the other day. So depending if that's what I choose to obviously use that money for, could get a place at a Fuelos. Would be a really great thing to have just in the collection. But we'll see. Otherwise, yeah, just Chaos Hunter could just be the play, just for Malice. And then in terms of like the Ryziel, Fiendsmith stuff, this, and you have to just excuse all the proxies because it's something that I'm just working to test and acquire. But it's Ultimate Slayer, so 3 Ultimate Slayer, and then this is Myriologic Aggregator. So this is something that I really want to play in my side deck for YCS Sydney, is Ultimate Slayer. I think it's going to have some pretty cool applications into the Blue Eyes deck as well, potentially, like just to get rid of Seals. Like Seals is a pretty annoying card to have to deal with, like put it back in the deck, they can't recur the resources, they can't bounce your cards. Like I think, like not just for obviously Ryziel, but you know, we're playing every mechanic in the extra deck already. Aggregator for, you know, the Ryziel stuff specifically, or like Ryziel or any NXT strategy. But yeah, it just seems really solid to me. So yeah, this is for Malice, this is for Ryziel. These are just more generic cards for, again, it could be Ryziel. Like our main deck already does a pretty good job into Ryziel Fiendsmith. That's why, you know, more hate for Malice. I mean, the triple tactic talent can come in for Malice too, of course. And then just something for that going first side, which is Solemn Strike. Just obviously a good card in the format. But otherwise, that's my current Fiendsmith pile that I'm working on. I'm really happy with this list. It definitely feels like the cleanest list so far. Let me know what you think in the comments as far as like, is this variation the route to go? Is this something I should be considering for, you know, YCS Sydney? Is it something I could change in the build? But yeah, let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll catch you in the next one.